Hey, it's Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1987 and 1989 to listen to Blue Hotel and Blue Spanish Sky by Chris Isaak. Great to finally have him back on my channel. We'll start with the earlier one. Blue Hotel comes from Chris Isaak, his second studio album. It was a single. It's a melancholic song about loneliness and disappointment, using the isolated Blue Hotel as the metaphor for this. Let's go.
Blue Hotel on a lonely highway. Blue Hotel, life don't work out my way. Blue Hotel on a lonely highway. Blue Hotel, life don't work out my way. I wait alone each lonely night. Blue Hotel, Blue Hotel, Blue Hotel. Every room is lonely. Blue Hotel, I was waiting only. The night is like a lonely dream. Blue Hotel, Blue Hotel, on a lonely highway. Blue Hotel, life don't work out my way. I wait alone each lonely night. Blue Hotel, Blue Hotel.
Wow, great song. I can see why a few of you suggested it. Very, very strong. It had that, slidey, bendy guitar that I love. I don't know if it's pedal steel or what, but very impactful, very plentiful in this one. It also had plenty of gorgeous strumming. I love guitar strums. They were so rich in the beginning, almost felt slow motion in a way, just done really full but very slowly. And then the surprise increase in tempo, did not expect that. I love being surprised. Yeah, it really had me moving. I only know a few by Chris, and this is probably the most upbeat, the fastest tempo song that I've heard of his so far. A nice brew of vibes happening here. It was very shimmery with all that great guitar, very metallic sounding, bluesy at the same time, sorrowful at the same time, and a nice groove going on, especially in those fast sections. I did get hints of Chris Rea, another amazing legendary Chris, so that's always great. Of course, a top vocal moment in the chorus when he holds the hotel. Very, very cool. Of course, I already knew that he could hold his notes for days based on the song Wicked Game, that ending note that he holds forever. Wow, incredible vocals here. Another top song moment when there was that brief pause. Everything was falling in the guitar, I guess. That was amazing. But really, I loved all the subtle bent guitar notes placed throughout the song. Just so cool. And when they're played on the pedal steel or whatever it is, just really gets me. And again, tons of energy in those upbeat sections, which I think was most of the song. You know, I realized today after perusing through all his catalog that almost all his songs are very, very short. In a way, it's disappointing only because I'm biased towards very long songs or, 5-minute plus songs. He doesn't have many of those, if any. But here's a perfect example that even his short songs pack a big punch and are still a very complete and satisfying musical journey. Great one. I'll give it 5 super shiny golden records, an A+ for Blue Hotel by Chris Isaak, 1987. All right, on to Blue Spanish Sky. Comes from Heart-Shaped World, his 3rd studio album and his best-selling album. It's another melancholic song that explores the feelings of heartbreak and longing after a loved one has left, with the vast blue Spanish sky symbolizing the expansive and boundless nature of his pain. Spanish flavor, of course.
It's a big blue Spanish sky. Lay on my back and watch clouds roll by. I've got the time to wonder why she left me. It's a slow, sad Spanish song. I knew the words, but I sang them wrong. The one I love is left and gone without me. Now she's gone. How the world has changed. Watching a blue sky begin to rain. It's a slow, sad Spanish song. I knew the words, but I sang them wrong. The one that I loved is left and gone without me. It's a big blue Spanish sky. I lay on my back and watch clouds roll by. I only wish I could make you cry like I do. Like I do.
I got my final chord at the end there. Seems like lately a lot of the songs end abruptly without that final resolution note or chord. But here, that's what I wanted. I got it. The trumpet came back. Amazing stuff. Really love this one. And what's one of my top channel phrases? Much to love here. Wow. Great Spanish flair throughout, of course. Naturally, it's about the Spanish sky. More pristine acoustic guitar richness throughout the whole song, right from the beginning. The guitars were so moody and so intoxicating. In this one, again, a slow tempo. I was vibing big time. I really loved Chris's whisper soft vocals in a lot of this song. So effective in conveying his solemn, personal, and intimate emotions. All this deep pain that he's going through, but I loved how gentle he kept it. Yes, he went bigger in his voice later on, but a lot of softness in his voice for most of the song. And those keyboard strings way in the back teasing me big time, but they were shining through in my ears. Then the trumpet arrives, a big surprise, enhanced the pain with its painful melody. But I read the personnel list right now, and there's no trumpet there, so I'm assuming that came from the keys. I don't know, but it sounded great. Again, Chris's voice, so amazing in this one. Yes, he can sing different styles, different ways, but loved it here. So hypnotic for me. Between the guitars and his voice, I was just completely entranced. And I love that feeling as well. And then at the end, he got to show off that silky falsetto. What a voice he has. Not jealous at all. Yeah, right. And then simply one perfect final strum. The trumpet comes back to whet my appetite just a bit more, to sorrowfully say goodbye to me as this song ends sadly and quietly. Love this one completely. It's getting the Epic Platinum Record Award, absolutely, for Blue Spanish Sky by Chris Isaak, 1989, my favorite year of all time for music. Anyway, thank you so much, the amazing Chris Isaak and anyone else involved. Excellent musicians here, excellent songs. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you wish to chat about these two, I would love to know what you think. Maybe some more of your favorites by Chris Isaak. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.